Hello folks, welcome to another video of Bharti Foods. Today we are going to make an eggless chocolate cake without oven and without condensed milk. Let's get into the ingredients. For eggless chocolate cake, we require ingredients: hot water 2 tablespoons, instant coffee powder half teaspoon, milk half a cup, lemon juice 1 teaspoon, sugar half a cup, oil 1/4 cup, maida 1 cup, baking powder I have taken 1 teaspoon, cooking soda I have taken half teaspoon, cocoa powder I have taken 2 tablespoons, and vanilla essence I have taken 3 drops, or if you want correct measurement you can take 1/4 of a teaspoon. Now if you don't have baking powder, what you can do is you mix 1 teaspoon of cooking soda or baking soda with 1 teaspoon of plain vinegar, and then you can use it in baking. So into a mixing bowl I have added hot water, instant coffee powder, milk and lemon juice. We are doing this because some people dislike the flavor of curd, so we are adding lemon juice into it, and we'll just whisk it for some time and we'll leave it aside for about 15 minutes until the milk curdles. See, now you can see the milk got curdled. Now into this I am going to add sugar, vanilla essence and oil. We need to beat this until we get a nice consistency, which is nothing but a frothy consistency. If you have a hand blender, you can blend it for about 2 minutes. If you do not have either a hand blender or a beater like this, you can put it in a mixie jar and mix and run it in only one direction. You can see it has turned into a frothy consistency. It took me about 15 minutes to get into this consistency. Now with the help of a sieve like this, I am going to transfer all the dry ingredients into this frothy mixture. At first I am adding the maida or all-purpose flour, baking powder, baking soda and cocoa powder. If you don't have cocoa powder at home, you can use bourbon biscuits, 10 rupees bourbon biscuit or Oreo biscuit, and make it into a fine powder and add it into the dry ingredients. Now just sieve it. As you can see, I have added the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients and I made a good mixture. Now see, flowing consistency should be like this. If you feel your batter is too thick, you can add a little bit of lukewarm milk. If you think your batter is running, you can add about 1/4 cup of maida, and then you can just mix it. Now at this stage you can add nuts, choco chips, etc. This is a plain cake. In this lockdown we cannot get all the nuts and choco chips, so I'm not adding anything. But if you are making for children, you can add nuts into it, or even add choco chips, etc. This is a traditional cake cooker. It consists of 3 parts: the cake mold, the cap and the base. Into the mold I have added some maida and oil so that the cake comes out easily. Like this you have to brush it with maida. This is the base into which we will add sand or salt and preheat it for 15 to 20 minutes. See, if you observe in OTG, we preheat the oven for 180 degrees centigrade for 10 minutes. So that preheating is done by this kind of a base in the traditional cake cooker. If you don't have this traditional cake cooker, take a normal cooker in which you cook rice, place the weight into it and add the cake mold into a vessel and put it and cook for 30 to 40 minutes, which will be shown now. As you can see, the cake got doubled in size. Now let us check. I am pricking a toothpick into the cake. It has come out clean. That means the cake got completely cooked. See, and another thing also, when you look at it into the vessel, the cake left from the sides. See, that means it is perfectly cooked. After my cake got completely baked, I added some powdered sugar as decoration. You can even add chocolate ganache also, or even a whipped cream that even tastes good. So do try at home and tell me how it is for you.